This episode, we learn about a financial fess up, how to use math on your money, and financial goals.
This is the Living Young and Free Show, giving the 25 and under crowd tips, tricks, and hacks to get the most out of your money.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and welcome to episode 15. This month, we launched Young and Free Mississippi. We'd like to welcome the credit unions of Mississippi to the Young and Free family. We'd also like to welcome our new spokesperson in South Carolina, Darryl LaPlante. Hi, Darryl.
Hey, everybody.
To help us get to know him better, here's Darryl with his financial fess up.
My name is Darryl LaPlante, and this is a financial fess up. Just after I graduated from Winthrop University, I had a pretty good amount of money saved up. And, being the financial guru that I am, what do you think I did with it? I spent it. I bought a very large and very expensive plasma television, even though my conscience told me not to. You idiot. But I thought my conscience was just a big dummy. What are you, 7 years old? I figured I'd make the money back when I started working. It would be no big deal, but sadly I didn't start working. You idiot. But I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that because of the fantastic economy that we currently live in, I was left jobless for over 2 months. And because of my stellar decision-making skills, I was penniless too. But the good news? There isn't any good news. What I should have done was waited until I found a job, and gave myself some time to save up for the TV so I wasn't left completely penniless after my purchase. So don't end up like me, the idiot. Save your money. Don't go around spending all kinds of dough when you don't even have an income, because if you do, you'll end up with empty pockets and a ticked-off conscience. You idiot. I'm Darryl LaPlante, and this has been a financial fess up.
Thanks, Darryl, and Darryl's conscience, for that valuable lesson. Up next, we have Chris with That's What They Said. We asked Chris to go out and ask young people about their financial goals.
Hey, what's up? This is Chris for the Living Young and Free Show. And tonight I'm going to go to a party at a fraternity house, and we're going to ask some folks if they set financial goals for themselves.
Each week I try to only get like fast food or eat outside of my apartment about 2 or 3 times. Other than that, I like to eat inside my apartment just to save money.
Try to, but never really follow through with them.
So you fail miserably?
Every time.
My roommate gives me money for rent, and I never give it to my parents. I save it for myself.
Make my own coffee in the morning instead of buy it from McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
I say.
Is this for real, or are you just making this up?
Yeah, I'm pretty much making it up.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you don't do anything, just say I do nothing.
Yeah, I do nothing.
No real goals, just saving other people's money.
Just saving other people's money.
I eat out once a day, 1 meal a day, and then I eat at home for the rest and save money that way.
I really don't do anything.
Yeah, cool.
Especially when it's my parents' money.
Yeah.
I set myself to about $50 a week, and if I go over it, I take away from the next week.
A goal that my husband and I have is to save a specific amount of our paycheck every month.
Okay, it seems to me that most people don't create financial goals for themselves. And that's okay, it sounds really scary. But start small, limiting how many coffees you get per week. Maybe how many times you go eat fast food or go out to eat. And if you want to save money, have it automatically come out of your check and go into a savings account. Those are just some simple, easy ways you can start setting goals for yourself. Make those goals bigger every time. Sorry, hold on just 1 minute.
Thank you, McDonald. Would you like to join in and collect?
Back to you, Cheryl.
Now I'm hungry. I wonder if there's a McDonald's around here somewhere. Now, it may be hard to imagine, but at some point you may come into a pretty good sum of money. And if you're financially responsible, your 2 choices are going to be, do you use it to pay off some debt, or do you put it into a high-interest savings account? Josh is going to show some basic math on how to determine which is your best option.
Alright, just checking my mail and... Can it be? I just received $2,000 to continue my research. Now you may not know this, but I went to rocket science school to help kittens and small dogs prepare themselves for vehicular combat. The money is to help further this amazing research, and I can do one of two things with it. I can either A, pay off my student loans, or B, place my money into a high-interest savings account. But which one to do? Well, there's only one way to find out. That's enough of that. Now I need to make a really smart investment with my money if I'm going to get this Pomeranian ready for jetpack flight. First, we're going to try putting our $2,000 in a high-interest savings account. Then we'll keep this and won't touch it for 2 whole years. Now keep in mind that the average savings account only has a 1.3 interest rate return, and that means if you're keeping $2,000 for 2 whole years, you're probably only going to get back an extra $53. And that won't even get you a new flux capacitor. Now by putting my money in that savings account and not paying off my loan, the interest on that loan is going to build up against me. And if I wait those same 2 years, then that interest is going to build up, and not only will I owe the $2,000, then I'll owe an additional $145 in interest. Not good. Recap, consider this. I put my money in savings, $53, but that also means that I get $145 in debt. If I pay my loans, I will theoretically save $89. Sounds good to me. Isn't that right, number 24? Yes, it is. And your student loans may be tax deductible, so that's another factor to consider. And this is Josh Nye, the finance guy, signing off. Back to you, Cheryl.
Josh Nye, the finance guy. Josh, 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 Josh. And that's our show. If you have any feedback or ideas for upcoming episodes, feel free to comment below or email me at livingyoungandfree@gmail.com. Join us next time for more great tips, tricks, and hacks on how to make the most of your money.
Young and Free is a credit union movement that gives young people a voice, a head start, and useful information.
This tree is so cool. It's copper colored.